Alright, hope everybody's doing well this morning. Today we're going to do brakes on a Dodge Durango 3.6. Excuse the fan noise, it's very humid out this morning, so I got it running to keep me cool. The tools you're going to need is a jack of some type to get the vehicle in the air, a 7/8 socket, some type of a impact gun, air or electric, or a breaker bar. You're going to need a piston compressing tool. I wouldn't recommend using a C-clamp on these, and we'll go into that as soon as we get everything apart. A small file, a breaker bar, a ratchet, and I have a 10mm Allen head. It's slightly smaller than what goes in there. I'm not sure the size, but it works because I've done the other side already. Alright, let's get the vehicle in the air and get the tire off. Okay, we'll start by removing the caps here. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. Take them out. And inside here, I'll go around and show you real quick. We got them hex brake slide bolts. They need to go ahead and come out. So let's get those off. Okay, once you remove both caliper slide bolts, top and bottom, the next thing you have to remove is this brake pad and caliper locator clip. Very simple to remove. Just get in there. Should be able to pry it out. Now watch out, it may spring out and hit you. Alright. Sometimes you gotta hit it this way a little bit with a hammer. So let me pry this out. Alright, we got it out. As you can see, this little lip right here fits into a recessed hole in there. So you gotta kind of pry back and out when you do it. Once you do that, the caliper should slide off. Alright, with the caliper off, we can just pull this brake pad right out. As you can see, these are well worn beyond spec. The one on the caliper side just pops off. And here's the reason why I said you want to have this tool. Because when you stick it in, let me reset it, hold on. Alright, now that we got the tool in there, almost lost the caliper. Now that we got the tool in there, want to slowly rotate, and you see how the head is staying stationary, but the inside is rotating. It's a special adapter. These pistons are composite, they're not metal. So if you go ramming them in with a C-clamp or something, you could potentially chip them and damage them. So you just turn each one into the right slowly. As you're moving in slowly here, you may see the left one come out slowly. Do it slow and it won't pop all the way out. If you push it in fast, this one's going to pop out of the bore and you're going to have a blown caliper. Let's get both of these pistons reset. Alright, as you can see, both pistons retracted easily. The next area we want to be focused on are, let me get this in focus, these little areas here. As you can see, the outer pad rides in this area and it creates a little groove right there where it sits most of the time during its life, and it's on both sides. So you want to take a little file and just buff that area out. Don't go crazy, just buff it out and make it smooth. Alright, there we are. Again, you're just taking that high spot down just a little bit. Just taking down that ridge. So you're going to take the front pad, which is the pad without the backing springs on it, and just set it right here into the caliper bracket. The one with the backing pad snaps right into the pistons. Let me get that in. Alright, now that that's set, you just hang the caliper back on the caliper bracket. It'll just sit there on its own. Then you take your caliper slide pins, put a little grease on them, and set them back in. Alright, once they're in, tightened and torqued, put the caps back on to protect them, and get the pad and caliper retainer bracket and put it back on. Alright, once the spring clip is back on, put the wheel back on, tighten the lug nuts, Make sure you pump the brake pedal several times before you move the vehicle to reset the caliper and pistons all the way back to the resting position. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.